My name's Paul Reid, and over the duration of this unit I've been studying the sustainability of modern aquaculture. Aquaculture in Australia is a multi-billion-dollar industry, covering over 40 species which include prawns, salmon, barramundi and oysters. Breeding fish for consumption depends heavily on fish growth through high protein feeds, which can put pressure on global fish stocks. Fish farms can be in the ocean, the rivers, tanks, or landlocked ponds, so there is potential for the spread of disease or degradation of the environment. Finding information on aquaculture was quite easy. There is plenty of information listed on government websites, which is a great source of information. With the concepts developed from these sources and using Boolean operators such as AND, I was able to find more specific and complex information. While linking Google Scholar to Curtin University's database provided more credible, peer-reviewed articles in journals. This proved to be quite valuable as there is many biased and objective websites on the internet. Most aquaculture in Australia is in high tidal areas, so the effects of sediment build-up are minimal. However, biosecurity and the spread of disease remains a concern with the outbreak of white spot disease in southeast Queensland. So far, this has been contained to landlocked ponds and is being managed by the Department of Primary Industries. As aquaculture has increased significantly over the last 20 years, the demand on high-growth feeds has increased. This puts immense pressure on the smaller, oily baitfish, such as the anchovy off the coast of Peru, which is widely used in fish meal. Fish meal, as well as fish oil, are used to make fish feed pellets. As you can see, the use of alternative protein sources is rising, which relieves the pressure on the global baitfish stocks. This trend is leading to a sustainable aquaculture industry, and Australia's own CSIRO has successfully developed a prawn feed that contains no wild-caught baitfish. This inquiry would be best suited to Year 4 students, as it shows how the removal of baitfish affects the larger global ecosystem. This inquiry also uses scientific data to interpret the sustainability of aquaculture, using these baitfish as a protein to farm food for human consumption. This knowledge helps people to understand the effect of their actions, which is the science content descriptor for Year 4. While conducting research, I came across information from the Catholic education system, which states that aquaculture can be used in schools, with students farming fish in tanks. It is suggested that the lower year levels conduct simpler tasks such as checking water quality and temperature, and the higher year levels monitoring and recording signs of illness and non-invasive measuring. While this is listed as an aquaculture to sell fish for food, it could also be implemented as a restocking program for native fish, which incorporates sustainability in aquaculture.